There's a lot of resources out there. Like, this is a movement. People are not drinking as much anymore. Why do you think that is?
I think we've got continued or increasing education now around the harmful effects of alcohol. If we go back to the 1950s, we had doctors promoting cigarettes.
Oh my God. So when you're pregnant, did you ever watch Mad Men?
Yes.
January Jones just like chain smoking.
And drinking all the time. Every meeting, they're like drinking scotch and whiskey. It's insane. But yeah, all the way back then in the 50s, people were saying that smoking was good for you. Doctors were promoting cigarettes. Now, we look back at that now and go, what were we thinking? Mm-hmm. And that's the point where we're at now with alcohol. I'm confident that in 20 to 30 years, maybe sooner, we're going to look back on alcohol with the same level of disdain we currently do cigarettes because we have increased knowledge now about the effects. There was a study out of the UK in 2022 of 35,000 middle-aged adults, which showed that white and grey matter in the brain was compromised from just one drink. The link to cancers, all kinds of cancers now, is indisputable when it comes to alcohol and its effects. Anecdotal evidence, we all just know. You referenced your vibration coming down when you drink. We know that. Our sleep, our irritability. We know that it is poison. It's attractively packaged poison. Right. It's culturally acceptable poison. But make no mistake, it's poison. And Generation Z have never drunk less. Like the previous generations all drank equal amounts. This new generation that's coming through, Generation Z, they are turning their back on alcohol like never before. There are so many alcohol-free companies hitting the market now. The liquor companies are terrified, so much so that they've now created 0% beers and 0% wines.
Which are great. The Heineken Zero tastes just like Heineken, but none of the wine tastes like wine.
Wine's the hardest one to try to get the taste comparable to like the full strength. But this is an interesting stat. In 2022 or 3, I'm not sure which year it was, Heineken Zero was 11% of all Heineken sales that year.
Wow.
That is extraordinary.
That really is.
So there is a massive tidal change happening now where people are waking up to the negative consequences of drinking. They're increasingly feeling more comfortable sharing that they're alcohol-free and choosing alcohol-free alternatives.
Right. And also what an incentive for the alcohol companies. I mean, I'm sure Heineken made a killing on Heineken Zero, still does.
Yes. And you see Heineken Zero advertised now in Champions League soccer stadium, on Formula One teams. A lot of celebrities are getting on board now, like Tom Holland. I will say, I'm a little disappointed in some of the big name Hollywood celebrities like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Ryan Reynolds and George Clooney, who are great in so many areas of their life. They're healthy, they're fit, they do amazing charity work, but at the same time, they're essentially peddling poison because they have their names associated with tequila companies and gin companies, etc. So, you know, I like Ryan Reynolds, I like George Clooney, I like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. At the same time, it's the height of hypocrisy that they're also peddling this poison. Yeah.
And I think they're able to get away with it right now, but I think when they look back, they're going to be probably embarrassed.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And, you know, but then there's lots of other Hollywood celebrities who are now coming out with alcohol-free alternatives, like Tom Holland, who's got a 0% beer. And
Zooey Deschanel, I think, has one too, right? Isn't it called Desoy? Is that hers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. Do you feel increasingly confident sharing with people that you're mostly alcohol-free, or do you still feel a level of judgment from people?
I'm happy to share my journey, and it's been all over the place, and I'm proud to say I'm mostly alcohol-free. I also really have turned my back on that mommy wine culture that's huge, and especially like I'm a mom of 2 young kids. It's true. It's hard. And you do just want to numb yourself and, you know, shut it all out sometimes. But I promise you, drinking alcohol makes everything worse. And I think that's the main point. It's like if things are not going well in your life, adding alcohol on top of that is going to make it worse. And that was why I think when I have crisis happening in my life, like a divorce or something that's chaotic, it's like, I know I can go one of 2 directions, you know? So, and I really had to cut it out at that time. Now I'm kind of like cruising, and I'm not gonna lie, the days when I don't drink and the weeks that I go, the longer I go without drinking, it's like one day leads into the next day, and the days just kind of flow more seamlessly. If you add some alcohol in there, it's more work.
Yes.
You have to gauge, like, is this worth it? Is it ever worth it? I don't really know. you know?
If you're trying to be healthy and energetic and sleep well and be conscious and get into personal development and be growth minded, you've got your foot on the accelerator. But at the same time, simultaneously, if you're drinking alcohol, you've got your other foot on the brake.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And so you're trying to go this way, but you're being held back. And so I'm not here to tell you to go harder on the self-development and the growth and the health, although that would be great if you did. But I am telling you to ease up on the brake, which is alcohol.
And isn't that so interesting that it's like you just need to do less of something, not more of something else? It's like we'd rather, all the money that we spend on trying to undo feeling like shit the next day, whether it's going to get a lymphatic or all the detox, like detox to retox, it's this hamster wheel that makes absolutely no sense. It's so true. And if you just cut it out, even for like a month or two, for me, like my body, that's all I have to do. And I look like even if I don't work out, it's like I look like I have been. It's all the inflammation goes away.
Yes. The greatest beauty regimen hack that I can offer is to stop drinking alcohol.
Yeah, I know.
Because when you drink alcohol, it dehydrates your body's largest organ, which is your skin.
Oh, yeah.
There was a study that was out of the UK some years ago where they showed a bunch of photos of people who were drinking and a bunch of photos of people who had not been drinking. And they asked some random people to come in and rate people's attractiveness based on the photos. And almost every single one pointed to the people who were not drinking as the more attractive of the group.
And
of
I wonder if
photos.
it had anything to do with their vibration too, like their frequency. I'm a huge believer in that.
Yes. One of the great ways to reduce stress and anxiety actually is to put your bare feet on the earth, on grass, because you connect to this thing called the Schumann resonance. And the Schumann resonance is this energetic pulse that comes through the earth. And when you have bare feet or you sit on the grass, it reduces stress and anxiety because that energetic pulse is coming through you.
Oh, so that's grounding.
Yes, that's grounding.
I thought the hippies on Instagram made that up.
No, that's a real thing. The Japanese actually refer to something similar as forest bathing. They'll go for a walk in a forest where they can't see through the forest and just connect with nature. And it's been shown to just destroy stress and anxiety.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's a great little hack.
That is a great hack.